Much has been written and said about Michigan's record 22 consecutive trips to the NCAA tournament. Head coach Red Berenson's first 6 Michigan teams did not qualify, and the rest is history.
I try not to look back, but it's a credit to all the players that have come to Michigan and the teams that have been led by the senior class. Most years you could say our team is as good as our seniors, and we've had great seniors, and they've led these teams.
First-year assistant coach Brian Wiseman was a freshman at Michigan in 1991. That was the Wolverine team that began the current tournament streak.
When I was here and a part of it in the early years, we knew we had something special. I knew I was part of something special as far as my team, our teammates, and what Michigan hockey was all about. From the time I stepped on campus, you saw even the years before, a couple years before, with some seniors that exited before I got there, that there was some building, there was some foundation that was laid down that we were able to come in and reap some of the benefits of their hard work.
Wiseman's team beat Cornell 2-1 in opening round play of the NCAA tournament. That was the last time the Big Red and Wolverines met in postseason play.
I remember Brian Wiseman was Rookie of the Year in his freshman year, and he was as good as anybody in college hockey, and good for him, and we're so glad to have a guy like that come back. And you know, we lost a great coach in Mel Pearson, but that's the way it should be. Your veteran coaches should move on and up, and you get a young coach like this, and he's helped our program as well, so good for him.
20-year Michigan assistant coach Billy Powers also played hockey at Michigan for Red Berenson. He was a member of Red's first recruiting class, but never played in the NCAA tournament.
At the time, you don't think about being part of a building block. You think you can win right away as a player, and you learn as a coach now that when you're rebuilding a program, it takes a little bit of time. And I think Red did it it was probably frustrating, but you know, I think in year number 4, Michigan had more wins than losses, and you know what, that was pretty quick based on where the program was before he got there.
Billy Powers has been solid as a rock in not only recruiting the kind of kids that will do well here, but coaching them. And he has kind of taken over our defense for the last 15 years in this tournament, and he knows what it takes and definitely helps make a difference.
Both Powers and Wiseman were building blocks in Red Berenson's foundation. What those 3 have built this season is another NCAA championship contender.
Now look at the 22nd NCAA appearance team for Michigan, and look who's leading it. And it's Glendening and Pattern and Hunwick and Wahlberg, and then with a great supporting cast. So, I mean, I really attribute that to our seniors. And then on the other side of it, our coaching staff has done a good job of bringing the kind of players here that know how to win or want to learn how to win.
It sounds crazy, but when you're living it and you're doing it, and I guess when you reach a certain point, like, the expectations are so high that anything less is failure. And so I think it's more, as coaches, it's like, you know, we don't want to see, or the players see, a streak like that end. So it just becomes a momentum thing. But I think when you look back, this could be a streak that will never be rivaled. I mean, in reality, it might not be rivaled.
Pretty unique. I'm back here with the coaches that coached me, with the people that laid the groundwork for our team and our players to be where they're at today. So to be a part of that is pretty special for myself.
Michigan takes on Cornell tonight, and MGoBlue.com will have complete post-game coverage following the game.